convenience. We roll in, and I was waiting for a bloke, and I hear anguished screams.
Sorry, hang on. You were waiting for a bloke in a public urinal?
No, well, not waiting for the bloke. Waiting for him to finish his business. Oh, God. This is getting better. Remember that time in France? No, anyway. So I was waiting for a bloke to finish his business and piss off out of the loo. And my wife went into the ladies, and I hear this, what the f***? And I'm like, shit, someone's attacking her or
Someone's
something.
fallen in?
And anyway, I sort of gone running to the door, being very polite, going, what? And she's like, there's no toilet. I'm like, what? And she's like, come on.
Someone's stolen the toilet?
And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, hold my handbag. And I'm like, okay.
Hold my handbag?
Handbag, purse.
I know what a handbag is, but I'm just trying to think of what's coming next.
Exactly.
Hold my handbag.
Hold my handbag.
Usually in Australia, it's, hey, mate, hold my beer.
Yeah.
When you know something stupid's about to happen.
Anyway, so I'm like, what? And she's just like, go away. And I'm like, all right. So I roll into the loo and I open the stall door.
Yep.
It's just a hole in the ground with 2 feet marks.
Oh, squatty potty.
Squatty potty. And all I can hear is my wife laughing from the other side.
Was it at least tiled? Did it look like...
Yeah, it was kind of like a big concrete plate.
Yeah.
Right, that they just obviously dropped over the hole in the ground.
So is it dirt covered?
I don't know. There was like a hole into blackness. I didn't look too closely.
Is this like a bush toilet, like a drop toilet when you go camping?
It's like a rest area.
Yeah, I understand that, but is it the same principle?
I guess so.
Is there plumbing?
Well, they had running water, so I'm assuming they had plumbing.
Okay. Is there a porcelain shortage in France?
I honestly don't know. Maybe they're just more avant-garde with their toilets. Like they've got straw-filled piss boxes. Why not just have a hole in the ground?
So Japanese toilets, though, those things have got more technology in it than a PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah, if you have a big night on the cans and have a bit of a yak, the sensors in that damn thing will call an ambulance on you.
It will call an ambulance on you.
Because it's like, damn, what's in your shit?
Okay. Hey, Google, who has the best toilets in the world?
On the website youtube.com, they say,
no.
Toilets included in this wiki include the Niagara Stealth, Eager TV 309, Oversmart Toto Neo Rest 700H, Kohler Tresham, Toto Aqua, American Standard Cadet 3, Woodbridge Luxury, Saniflow Sani Compact, and Kohler Sanssouci.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that answer. I'll just put you down right there.
I want to know more about the stealth toilet.
The stealth toilet. Does that mean it takes it from you and you don't even know that it's gone? Did they have handrails for the ladies?
I don't know. I didn't go in the ladies. It was just holes in the ground. I'll put the photo up on our Insta.
Please don't.
Loose talk, even looser opinions. The Burble.
If you're a teacher listening to the Burble right now, I applaud you for doing the job that you do because we gave our teachers hell, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think that's your job as a student, really, isn't it? To give your teachers hell, just to see how far, just nick, pick at them to see how far you can push your teachers. And I know a lot of teachers. I have a lot of respect for all my friends who are teachers. However, though, just your normal run-of-the-mill teachers. We're talking maths teachers, English teachers, science teachers, teachers in a different thing. They might be teaching you modern history or they might be teaching you geography. Geography, Did you take geography at school?
Not for long.
You didn't take it for long?
No.
I did legal studies, for example. You always found that there was a pocket in the school of fun teachers. For example, the PE staff were always fun. You know what I mean? They were always... They were great. Or the drama teachers, they were always eccentric.
Always had that one teacher that always said, just call me Steve. Don't worry about this Mr. Jones
Exactly
bullshit.
Right. You always had that one teacher, and I know that everyone who's listening has always had that one teacher, and they remember they're probably a friend on your Facebook page, you know what I mean? However, though, teachers, they get together in the staff faculty lounge, and they're going to talk about you as a student. Aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're going to talk about you. They're going to go, oh, God, I just had Billy Wiggins for fourth period English. And then across the room, they're going, oh, great, I've got him for period 5 science. They're shopping around. And when you do your electives, they were probably thinking, I don't want this student, I don't want this student, I don't want this student. But anyway,
maybe there's like a student draft, where they get up with the MBL and they're like, you have Billy Higgins and I'll take, Melissa Jones and they got to get a bit of a parity, To get the really good student, they've got to take on like 3 shitty students as well. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's like the NFL draft.
The NFL draft, yeah.
The NFL
student draft.
Well, anyway, a teacher has shared the true meaning behind some of the most common report card buzzwords, and they'll put things down. For example, if I was a teacher, Aaron, can you please just stay off the class for a second? I just want to have a chat to you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I know that you are open to new ideas, and you'll go, oh, great, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That's great.
Mr.
Yeah.
Edwards, thank you, and
Thank
walk
you.
off. But anyway, open to new ideas apparently now means easily led into poor behaviour.
Well, I was definitely open to new ideas.
You were?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, in high school. Okay, has a strong sense of right and wrong. What do you think that would mean? You've got a strong sense of right and wrong.
Probably means that he's not afraid to tell people everything.
Well, according to this list, you're a bit of a tattletale.
Oh, he's the class narc.
You're the narc. What could you narc on with other students in the... Well, I mean, what would you narc
He took my paddle pop sticks, or my lunch, or my Coles Mini.
on? Coles Minis. Okay, what about enjoys working independently?
He doesn't like any other in that classroom.
Well, you'd be right. Doesn't enjoy sharing. What about this one? Has an interesting and inquiring mind.
I'm going to go with won't shut up.
Yep, that's pretty much
Yeah.
right. Constantly asks questions.
Have you got needs to apply himself more on that list?
What did I get? If only he applied himself more, he would be a better student.
Yeah.
D minus.
Yeah, that's about where I
Cop
was
that
at.
in a lot of, and like, you know what? I did some classes at school where I really shouldn't have. Okay.
And then you didn't do classes that you should have.
Yeah, well, that's right. You were in the same classes. We didn't go to them.
We didn't.
okay?
That's what I'm getting at.
We didn't go to them.
We
But
should have. Looking back.
I was looking back. Yes, looking back. Like for example, though, there were four of us who didn't go to class. Although one of us did go to class, who ended up being a teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. There were some classes that I shouldn't have done. I did biology. Now I had no idea about biology. Okay.
You wanted to see some boobs.
It was all about biology of plants and stuff. And do you know when you buy a punnet, right? You get a little punnet of plants, and they're
Right.
they're just like not saplings, but you know what I mean?
Seedlings.
Seedlings.
Yeah.
You buy them in a punnet. Well, in biology, you have to work out a punnet square. I think that's right. If my biology teacher is listening right now, she's going to be very, very, very upset with me. But then you do a punnet square, and it can be like in 4 or 6 or 8.
And then you
work out the genus.
Yeah.
Of that. I can't figure that out.
I don't know.
I cannot figure that out.
Some plants have sex, you get more plants.
But there were no other science. Like I should have got into chemistry,
I tried physics.
physics.
That was a mistake.
Why was that?
Maths.
Oh, so it's all maths based, is it?
Yeah, it was.
See, I couldn't understand some of the smarter kids in our class who did physics and then did 4-unit maths, and they were at school from 7 a.m. in the morning and through till at least 5, 6 o'clock at night.
They enjoyed working independently.
But apparently lively enthusiastic on this list actually means that you enjoy hard work.
Right.
I'm lively and enthusiastic.
You've never done a day's hard work in your life.
That's true. Can't argue.
Nor have I, realistically.
That's true. Can't argue. Okay, but anyway, if your child's teacher says they've been a pleasure to teach, then you deserve a pat on the back, apparently, because according to the lady that set this up, Mrs. Smith, that phrase translates to, honestly, your child has helped preserve my sanity this year.
Was the child's name Dan? Dan Murphy?
These days it all just seems like gobbledygook, and you'd be forgiven for thinking that this country's being run by the Muppets. Or maybe it is. Richard Headley Morning Show. Contact us anytime. Have your say. The number 13 13 13 13 13. Lines are open now. It's true what they say. A family that argues together possibly stays together. And it all depends on how much your neighbours can hear when you or your wife need to scream your lungs out at your darling little ones, or vice versa. Right now, Shady Maple Homes are having a special on all family yell space areas. For a limited time, their Scream Now, Argue Later packages are simply hard to beat. This package comes with all new revolutionary muffled aggression technology, which allows you to scream bloody murder at your child with the comfort of knowing that the Joneses next door won't hear a terse word at all. Muffled aggression technology. It leaves out the guesswork, the days of asking yourself, did the neighbors hear hubby threaten bodily harm to the children for changing the thermostat? The answer would simply be no. Imagine cooking dinner. Little Jane is playing a 45s on her new Pi 3-in-1 stereo too loud in a room. you would be able to scream all the horrible things you want in order for her to shut it off and come and set the table. Or young Johnny is spending too much time in the bathroom with a lifestyle periodical that you've noticed from under his bed. Go top flight in your voice, and you're well protected from the boys in blue turning up at all. You can trust Shady Maple Homes with a possible money-back guarantee on all muffled aggression packages. Come and visit their showroom today at 408 Domestos Avenue, Plumpton. Then you can see their demo home and do your lolly at your loved ones with Shady Maple Homes' patented 7-argument simulator. Now your family can tear themselves apart with the comfort of knowing that in the suburbs, no one can hear you scream. Shady Maple Homes, operating for over 45 years and still never indicted. Make yours a Shady Maple Home.
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
I'm proud to live in the state of New South Wales. Even though I go for Queensland and the state of origin, okay, I've explained that I do it just to piss my father off. Okay, and it works all the time. And
the rest of us.
But I'm proud to live in the state of New South Wales. I really am, okay?
Should be.
However, though, as recently an incident happened up in Grafton, which I'm not proud of. A New South Wales man has been jailed for inappropriate relations with a horse. But he told
now?
Inappropriate relations with a horse, and he's told the local constabulary that the horse gave him consent by winking at him.
Oh, for sake.
Now, horses wink all the time, do they not?
Yeah, they do. They do other horsey sort of things, like they lick their lips a lot, but that doesn't mean come and get me, big boy.
A Grafton horse trainer has said that the filly was left traumatised after the man committed 2 acts with the horse when he broke into stables earlier this year. Because the horse winked at him, apparently it gave consent.
I'm a bit lost for words here.
I understand that this may happen OS. Normally it's a European problem, but now it's filtered down to Grafton.
Grafton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm confused by that. The trainer has said that he and his staff suspected disturbances at the stable the month before, so they installed CCTV cameras as a security measure.
How did they work out there was a disturbance? Was that filly like hanging around a mobile phone going, he's going to call?
I don't
He's
know.
gonna call.
But going back to our French story before, though, the whole stable's full of straw. I hope they're treating that horse right. There's no French Australian sort of business deal going on there.
I would hope not.
The police had found this guy crouching in the corner of an open stable where he was arrested after a short scuffle with police, and then he was taken to the local police station.
So he acted like a horse's ass after he tapped the horse's ass.
I would say so. Anyway, during the interview, he admitted to having inappropriate relations with the horse. Now, he told police the filly...
Oh, shit.
He,
And they're often racing.
He told police... He told police that the filly smelt his crotch and winked at him, which he believed was the animal giving consent. The trainer said he was preparing the horse to race, but the incident had changed the demeanour of the animal dramatically.
I bet it did.
She's only a little 2-year-old and we had to put her out to paddock,
Oh, God.
that the trainer said. There's a lot of... I've got a lot of questions, okay? I've got a lot of questions, I really do. Firstly, how many hands is the horse?
No. Next.
Because I believe it's all hoof.
Oh,
There was that horse recently. Remember, there was a horse that wouldn't jump from the gates at races?
yes.
Wouldn't jump from and it ended up getting second. It ran, but they're trialing it. Would not jump when all the other horses jump at the gates. Wouldn't jump.
Like, bring this bloke in, he'd run like the clappers.
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
All right, from one part of Australia to a part of America. Full of Aussies, though. I want to talk about a little pub that could. Now, as we know, by the time you listen to this, the hurricane over in America has probably done some bad devastation.
Oh, it's huge. It's massive.
It's about to put the smack down on the east coast of America.
They reckon it's going to be the biggest hurricane or storm of its type in 60 years, as.
Yeah, it's big and it's wet, according to Donald Trump. So you know it's bad.
Now, he knows big and wet.
Oh, yeah. There's an Aussie couple, Leah and Andina. Now, they own a pub over in South Carolina called Hemingway's Bistro.
Hang on a minute. Is it a pub so they get to do this?
That's what they do. That's what Australians do. Now, if anyone knows how to run a damn pub,
It's Australians.
It's Australians.
It's Australians.
Australians.
They know how to run a pub even though there isn't any beer. These